Hello again and welcome to the second Lesson 23 Writing Words 2, where we are introducing two more spelling choices for long vowel sounds when we hear them in the middle of a word. We have covered end of a syllable or all on its own in a syllable, first choice and second choice in a word. We haven't yet covered the spelling for the end of a word for any of them. And we haven't covered any of the choices yet, but that will be coming up in a lesson soon. Today, however, we are thinking about two second choices. We had the choice of A consonant E, and we've just introduced AI. I consonant E, IGH. O consonant E, and one of today's spellings, OA, E consonant E, and another one of today's spellings, EA. And we also looked at the fact that E consonant E isn't used very often. When we've introduced U, those choices will go there. Coat. I can hear K, O, T. Bead. I can hear B, E, D. And all of the words we will be covering on this particular screen will have the same pattern. Consonant, long vowel, consonant. So our first word, I'm sure you can guess from the picture, is coat. K is C because it's followed by an O. O is OA. T is T. Our next word, bead. B is B, E is EA, D is D. Road. R is R, O is OA, D is D. Read. R is R, E is EA, D is D. Loaf. L is L, O is OA, and F with my teeth on my bottom lip is F. Real. R is R, E is EA, L is L. Real. Let's take a look at a few more. Same pattern. Consonant, long vowel, consonant. First word, boat. B is B, O is OA, T is T. Bean. B is B, E is EA, N is N. Goal. G. O is OA. L is L. Meat. The meat that we may or may not eat. M is M. E is EA. T is T. Now, sometimes words written in the English language can seem to break the rules. We have two now. They have a consonant and then E with no consonants after it. Consonant E. Written EA. Any idea? The picture shows you someone who's poured a drink out of his flask as he sits by the sea. And I think that drink, while he reads his book, could very well be a cup of tea. C. S is S. E is EA. T. T is T. And E is EA. Again. Two words that use a spelling for the middle of a word at the end of the word. And now we're going to think about words that have a consonant blend at the beginning. And our first word is dream. Dr is DR. EA. Is M. Float. Full. FL. O is OA. T is T. Grown. GR. GR. OA. N is N. And speak. Sp. SP. E is EA. And the K at the end is a K. Speak. Throat. F is written TH, but it's still one sound. TH. Is R. OA. And T is T. And when we've finished writing the word, we go back to cross both of the letter T's. Clear. It was a lovely, clear day looking at that photo of having a cup of tea by the sea. Cool. CL. EA. R is R. Dream. dr, dr, e, ea, m, and clean. Starts in the same way as clear, well spotted. The sound at the end is different. Cl, cl, e, ea, n is n. A lot of words to think about. Those two spellings that both have an A at the end. How about some long words like repeat? I can hear how many syllables? Repeat. Two chin taps for that one. Repeat. First one, re, I can hear I can hear e at the end of the syllable. Peat, I can hear p, eat. Okay, so re, end of a syllable spelling needed here for e. There, then the peat, we have a middle spelling for EA, and T is T. And you may be thinking, what's repeat got to do with the mouth at the top? Well, we could have just said, can you repeat that? And we were simply being asked if we'd like a cup of tea. Next word. Ooh, somebody's looking under the bed. And another way of saying that could have been beneath the bed. How many syllables can we hear in beneath? Yep, two of them. Beneath. B, E at the end of the syllable. N, E. With my teeth on my tongue. So let's write it. Beneath. And the E in the middle of the syllable was written EA. Beneath. Next we have two pretty similar words. They've both got two syllables. Reason and season. E, or S, E. And here's where it can get a bit tricky. We tend to say zn, z, but that's not going to help us with the spelling. It's written with an S. Son, S, O, N. So we have two words that do things a little bit differently from what we've been learning. Because re has that E sound at the end of a syllable, but we're spelling it E-A, like in T and C. Re, There we go. And then son is the spelling language. And you might be thinking, well, how am I going to remember that if it breaks the rules? Well, first we can remember that it is the same for the word season. And you sometimes hear, it's the reason for the season. We'll be thinking about strategies very soon. Please put your litter in the bin. Please, one syllable. Ease we can hear. But we spell it P-L. That's okay, because that follows the rules. Ease, E-A, and that's okay too. But then the Z at the end is an S, followed by an E. Please. So we have another word that has something extra to remember. We haven't given it one of the strategies that we use in section 1. We're going to have a think about another way of remembering. But first, let's read the words we had. Coat, bead, road, read, loaf, reel, boat, bean, goal, meat. Okay. Bean, however, can also be written with a double E, and the meanings are quite different. This is the one you eat, and this is the one you'd put in a sentence if you'd been somewhere. Like, I've been to school today. So, what can we do to help us remember? Well, we understand all about open syllables. So for a spelling language, we could say be-an. Be-an. Just as a way of remembering. Be-an. And I had beans for tea. But here's another word. Meat. Which can be written with a double E. Meat and meat. This one is when you meet someone, and this one is the one you may eat. Now, we can split it into a spelling language again. Me at. Or we can say, this meat is the one I eat, because there's the word eat. Strategies for you to think about when you're spelling. Next set of words. Dream, float, groan, speak, throat, clear, dream, clean. Well done with those. And repeat. Beneath. Reason. Season. Please. Now repeat and beneath. We only need to listen for the sounds. Reason, what could we do for that one? Reason. Season, season. You might want to say son instead of sun. It's up to you. And please, please. A-C. But this time, we're not writing about the sea. We are pretending that this is a syllable for our spelling language. You have worked very, very hard. And in the writing sentences, we will have a story that pulls the words together. Another strategy. Thank you for working so hard. And for joining me.